What up? How everybody doing? How everybody even been doing? This is the Shorty Logic Podcast, and we are back with another one, part two of last week of the do some women do some bossed up women look down on helping a man put him in position? So I'll start with my auntie. Introduce yourself, then we do go from there.
What up? What up? This is Riri Scruggs. How y'all doing?
Hey Didi, how you doing?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get up on this, and who else coming in will pop on in. So what you on the topic, Auntie? What you think about that topic?
All right, say it for the people that just joined. Say the topic one more time, and then I'll go right into it.
The the topic is: do some women, some bossed up women, look down on helping their man to put in position?
So I'm gonna answer it actually twofold. So it's gonna be for me a yes and a no, and I'm gonna start with the no. I'm gonna start with the yes. Yes, there are
Okay.
women, bossed up women who got everything, the finances, the credit, their own, house, car, crib, everything, and who may get with a guy who doesn't actually I'll say it like this, who isn't equally yoked. And so yes, there
Right.
are some that do look down on that because a lot of women, and I'm guilty, I used to be one of those that would want a man that would be equally yoked. But on the other end, I'm gonna say I don't necessarily think that it's a matter of women looking down on men. I think bossed up women actually want a man who can, number one, be able to afford that lifestyle in which she or he is introduced into. So if you have a bossed up woman, if you know that she's about her business and she's you know making the money, this, that, and the other. You
Right.
can't just be any regular man trying to get with this woman. A woman wants to know
Right.
that you can at minimum at least be able to afford, again, the lifestyle that she's either currently living or the lifestyle that y'all can live together. No bossed up
Right.
woman wants to be able to finance or should be expected to finance all the trips, all the any expenditure on anything, that matters. So I'm gonna let everybody else talk, but that's just kind of where I'm starting with it, running with it.
Okay, Didi, what you got?
Basically, I feel the same way because if you sit back and think about it, she's right. If a woman's making a whole lot of money, she's not gonna want to do for a man. Not like that, no. So I guess it's to each his own, basically. And you got to know the person you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Charmaine, what you got to say about that?
Okay, excuse me. I'm touching buttons, coming in and out, trying to fix my stuff up, but still ain't doing right. But so that just like a lead into what the topic is.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I'm on the side that I don't think women ever look down on dudes that they got to help put in position because if it's their dude and they got that little puzzle piece to make everything fit, that's what they want. They want a working relationship that's gonna come together right. But what me and Tim seem to think that women have a problem with is when that woman is not interested in that dude. Like he done already showed the traits that he's not going to maintain. He's not going to, be responsible and be trustworthy to where, no, I can't really invest in some bullshit. So, but if it's her dude, yeah, she's going to invest in him.
Right. Okay. I I kind of agree with some of y'all. I mean, about helping out and stuff like this. But I do see and believe that women, bossed up women who actually makes the money, do look down. Some, I'm gonna say some. I'm not gonna say all. Some do look down on men and helping them put them in position. And but the thing, if we want to switch it around, if a bossed up man has the money, he's not required of y'all women to do the same thing we're doing. Now, if you want to learn how to get where I'm at, we are willing to teach you, but it's not a requirement. So my question is to y'all women, why is it such a requirement if y'all the one is making more than money? Why is it such a requirement that he has to get to y'all level or be to have the type of drive that y'all have? What if like last week, what
Who's
if
going
my
first?
my job hold on, what if my dream job is only making $60,000-$70,000 a year and that's my dream job? So
That's your
why
dream
is
job.
that not, yeah, but why is this not okay for y'all? But on the other hand, it's okay for a man if you want to making if I'm making 10 million a year, six figures, I'm doing 6 figures, you only making 60,000. I don't require you as a man. I can speak for most men. Men do not require y'all to get on our level. So why is this such a requirement on y'all end?
So I'll kind of tap in. So again, I'll say for majority, I don't think it's a requirement. Again, I think if we're talking just specifically about the financial part of it, again,
Right.
I think women want to be want that man to be able to afford at minimum his portion of the trips, his portion of anything they got going on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
not necessarily, everything has to be about finances because shit. I mean, me being a single woman, like there's stuff that I need a man for around this house, to do, and it ain't got nothing to do with finances. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Right.
that part of my life where it's like, damn, you know, where's that man at? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I
Um,
see that.
again, but when it comes to requiring, I don't think any woman requires that man. I think it's solely kind of like what Charmaine said too. To each his own. So
Yeah, I don't even think, I'm gonna go. This is off the subject a little bit, but I don't think men will bring women up to their level. But I don't think women so much require it. Hold on, we'll go back to that. We'll go back to that. I don't think women so much require that. Like you
I
said,
hear
if
you,
that's
sweetie.
your dream job and you're making $60,000, $70,000 a year, whatever it is, I'm like, good for you, because I want you to get up and want to go to work every day. Doing your part is doing your part. And for $60,000-$70,000 a year, that's what a lot of people make. So your input into the household should be enough for me to feel it. You know what I'm saying? If you're making that amount, it's like when you're not making nothing. I understand if you fall and you gotta get help to get picked back up, but a lot of times it's really not a requirement. But I think it's the men that they chicken feed women all day, all. That's why women feel like they need alimony and this and that in the end, because men, they go to work and do things. I don't mean to put nobody else's business out, but I know a stay-home mom, when her husband passed, she didn't have no access to how to pay the bills. What checking account come out of this, And men don't necessarily, they will take care of you. They will pay your bills, pay your food. And maybe it's not because they didn't want to, but it's just they don't require that. But it's all about what makes you feel safe. Like me, I don't require you to make a certain amount of money, but I need to know that you're responsible with money. Like, you know how to save, you know how to get back when it's time to get back. Like, I have everybody has an emergency fund. Like I've taught my
Mm-hmm.
kid to have an emergency fund. And if I'm with a man, he's in the household, you got to have your emergency fund and know how to not to touch that one either. So it's all about getting a
I hear
man
you,
who's
Dawn.
responsible with money. If you showed me that you was irresponsible with all your money, I'm not going to invest in you. But if you're responsible and you're just working on your level and it's respectable to me, to where I feel loved and taken care of, like
Mm-hmm.
Taria said, there's things in the house that I need to be done. Because there's like 5 or 6 things that a woman shouldn't have to do if she have a man. So if he's doing those things, then I'm good with what you make because you're putting into the household.
Okay. So a lot of that I do agree with you. A lot of I do agree, but at the same time, you when you made a statement say you don't think a lot of men will put a woman on. A man will put a woman on faster than a woman will. That is a fact. Most.
I mean,
They
that
will
a
put
fact though.
yeah,
But I
there's a
think I
fact.
well I think that's based on, again, we're talking about traditional. That's the old way of doing things. Now,
Yeah.
pretty much most women are the breadwinners now, and so that's why most women are considered, or well, I'll say a lot of women are considered bossed up. Women are out here on their business. You know what I'm saying? They stand on their
Yeah, man.
business. And men are kind of, some men are, I don't want to say dependent, but they're
Yeah.
they're making
And
less
men
than
ain't
that
put.
woman in the household, but again,
And yeah,
you
and that's
know,
true. That is true because my thing is it now with me, my mindset was she don't have to work, but it's if she don't want to. But where I'm at in life, you least got to have to take care of your basic living. You don't need to
mm-hmm,
be making what I'm making. At least you can take care of your own basic living. But what I'm saying though
Yeah.
is,
That's fair.
if I have a certain lifestyle, I don't. Most men don't require y'all women to make what we make. That's what a lot of women don't understand, like to see. But what I hear, what I get in my inboxes all the time is, no, he got to be making this, he got to be making that, he got to be making this, that.
Because
But
see,
you ain't
that
even
way a
messing that.
woman can put some stuff back for herself. Because
But
traditionally, a
see,
man will.
men
Hold
don't
on,
men
hold on.
don't
Let me
put
finish.
stuff to themselves.
Then let me
but I
tell you,
I
you gotta
mean,
put something
ha-
back. Let me
I
finish
mean,
this real quick. Because traditionally, when you look at it, like how people see stuff on a broader spectrum, look at the movie Waiting to Exhale. Look at the movie Diary of a Black Woman. Traditionally, the men will make all the money, be control of everything, and when it's time for her to go, she's just gone with the clothes on her back. And so, yeah, you got to have a certain amount so I can make sure that I'm good. And that's why women, because when women couldn't work, our livelihood was dependent on a man getting the wealthiest man,
Hmm.
making sure the man can take care of the house, making sure he can pay the bills. That was
Hmm.
how we survived. And so that's just embedded in us. But like, I'm not saying I'm a modern woman, but in today's modern society, it kind of takes two, it takes more than one income to where
yeah,
I could
True.
probably run the house.
Yeah.
I've been running
Yeah.
my house myself, but I'm not gonna let nobody come in here and live for free like my cat do. You know,
right,
you gonna have to do your part. You know what I'm saying?
Which
You gotta
what
put
right.
you got,
But I
in.
DD?
think that scenario that you just gave, I think that's, where a lot of women, entrusted in that man that he loved because he done bought this expensive ring, car,
Hmm.
house.
Mhm.
And pretty much, like, I know a few people in real life that live like that, where that man worked and took care of them,
Mhm.
and then when he was done with them and wanted a divorce, they had nothing. They had
Right, but if
nothing.
that
So
was right, if they did right with that ring's supposed to be enough. That's why they say how big is that rock? Because
it
that
ain't.
rock
We
will
all
should
know that
be to get
even
you
that ain't
started.
enough, because yeah, once that
Right,
man is tired of you, he's tired of you, and you're gone. But
right.
Didi, I didn't mean to cut you off. You go ahead, and then I'll come
No,
back
you
in.
good. No, you was good. Go
Uh,
ahead. I'm
so
listening. I'm listening. I'm taking it
again, I
all
was
in.
gonna say, um, I think it's a lot of it too is when, okay, nowadays, again, women are bossed up, but then when you got a man that adds value to your life, when he may not make as much money as you, but he brings in other things to your life, like, I'm
Mm.
good with that.
That's
Like,
something
you know what I'm
special.
saying?
Yeah, that
At
is
the
something
same time, I'm going to
special.
be working to elevate that man. If
Yeah.
he's not right there with me,
Mm,
oh, we teaming up, especially
mm,
if he has that drive and that ambition and he has my skill set, like, we can ready to do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So
Right.
no,
right. That's
Right.
so at some point we're going to be on the same level. That's my
just to
goal,
give
and that means, and
just to give
again,
you my
he's bringing
insight.
in, other things.
Look, I dated a broke dude before. When I say dated a broke dude before, we used to hustle, we used to get merch, and before he got hooked up with a good merch dude, I had a computer with a color printer in my house. Do you know I sat there and I printed out? I made calendars of myself. Do you know he knocked every single one out there in the streets I gave him? Like sometimes you don't have to have no money. You just gotta know how to get it and not, sit on your hunchos and not do nothing.
Right. Well, let's
Yep.
let's go to
I'm gonna go in and come
our
back
other
out. I'm gonna
male.
go in and come back out.
What's up, Lamont?
Well, Lamar, hey, speak on it, Lamar. I need you to speak on it.
We talking about money.
Awesome.
We
we,
talking we
we,
talking
we,
about
we,
money. I'm gonna eat me some fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, sweet potatoes, and cornbread.
good.
Rub it
Oh,
in, why
good
don't
Lord. Rub it
So
in.
we talking about money. When you think about money, what is money? We talk about bossed up chick, bossed up dude, or whatever. And after we had that conversation last week, I was talking to my cousin about it. And when we had a discussion, really, when we look at money, at the end of the day, what is money for? Money's a tool to pay bills. It's a tool to live. So really, it don't matter if the female has money or the man has money. What is money? When you really think about, I would rather. That's what I was telling Charmaine that I think yesterday before I went to church. I would rather have someone on my side, because my cousin had to check me on some things I said. I would rather have a partner on my side to where we go through ups and downs together, good and bad, and somebody I can talk to versus money.
Right.
It was one time in my life, I remember when we talk about money, I used to say I would choose money over love. Now I choose love over money.
I
Only
know
thing
that's
money is
right.
for me to do, I just want to live. I want to live comfortable.
Just want
I
to
want to
Mhm.
live.
live comfortable,
Right.
but I choose love over money. I'd rather I don't have no problem being by myself to have peace in my home until I
Right,
find that right person.
right.
Like
Right.
it was crazy. I had a female hit me up today, swear to God, on my phone, and she was like, I'm going to get waxed. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know where this was going. It was just like out of left field. I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, I ain't know nothing to say with it because I'm not going with you. One, I'm at work. Two, I mean, what was it? What? I'm going to get, waxed. It didn't make sense. So when we talk about money and bossed up, I don't even think it's about the female having set amount of money. I would rather, like I told you before, I would rather have a chick that works at Burger King and
I'm telling you.
that's working and that's going to provide for me. I'm a prime example. So I'm eating. I think this right here. I think this is Franco's. Is it Franco's? This is Franco's right here, and the same meal costs, I don't know, like $15. For 4 wings, macaroni, 2 sides, and cornbread. And I warmed it up, put it in the air fryer. But I'd rather come home to a cooked meal. I don't even care if it's grilled cheese and tomato soup. But like right now, I'm on my couch in the living room. I would love to be going into my bed, or into our bed, with my significant other, talking about the day and getting ready to go to bed, more than worrying
Right.
about some money. We talk
Right.
about money. I spent $2,900 in 5 minutes. 2,900. I didn't make it in 5 minutes, but I spent it in
That,
5 minutes. The time that we was
that's
waiting on my
easy.
daughter to get on the bus. So
That's
money. I mean,
easy.
what is money? I made $800 today in a couple of hours, but still, $800 doesn't come as easy as I spent it. I'll put it that way.
Well
So,
said.
um, with with men and women, but first of all, we don't have no respect for one another. I don't care what race you are.
At all,
Amen to
at
that.
Our
all.
black women,
At
our
all.
black women say, now I'm not saying all. Some black women say that black men go to another race. My children are biracial. They go to another race because of whatever, whatever. It was a female to put on our Facebook, on my Facebook. It was her Facebook, but I read the feed. Talk about a man got to handle me. And it goes back to Kevin Samuels or
We
somebody
don't
else.
want
I
to
don't
do
want to
all
handle a
that.
woman.
I
I
don't want to
handle
handle
enough
you.
shit all
Yeah.
day with people that's lighter than me. I don't want to handle you. Now
Yeah,
there's gonna be a
we don't want to
time.
do that.
Yeah, I'm
It's
supposed
gonna be
to
a
be your
time that I'm
peace.
about to
You're
put
supposed to
you in
come
your
home with
place.
peace.
Hey, it's me and my daughter and 2 cats running around here somewhere. My dog's outside. Listen, it's quiet. I take
I'm
it's
sorry, I
quiet.
came in and out, so I don't know exactly where we are
Yeah.
in the
Hey,
Well,
conversation
Peggy,
right now.
going back,
hold
going back
on.
to what nephew said. I like what nephew said earlier. It's like, what if a man, wants what is that dream job is only bringing in 60,000, 70,000. And again, to that point, I'll go back. I don't care how much that female is making. Let's just say that female is making 100, 200,000, and that man makes the 60, 70. And again, I don't know why, but we're always, kind of to what Lamar was just saying, but why is it that we always have to put a dollar sign to relationships? Why can't the
Right.
value be other things like the love, the time, the attention?
Right.
Those are
Right.
valuable things too. You know what I'm saying? Those whole way, because I tell you what, if a man is loving on me consistently, constantly, he ain't moving funny, he's loyal, he's real, man, like give it here. Give it
Right.
here.
That's all it
We
needs.
gonna work everything else out. We gonna build together. We gonna work with what we got together, and we going up from there. But if I get that, man, give it here.
I will say this, and I'm gonna let Peggy go.
Right,
I'm gonna
'cause see,
say
I'm
this because
good. Not
I heard something. I heard something like matter of fact, I think Steve has said something about that. But and it really made me think about it. What if y'all both working? What if that woman lose her job? That means he got 100%, and he can do it. But what if he get hurt on the job and she got to take 100%? And I think Steve said this. A woman only gonna do it for so long before she gets frustrated. You know. So why can't never be equal and be the same? If she's out of work, he has no problem with it. But on the other hand, if a woman has to take it all, a woman gets frustrated about it, and then she starts to lose respect for him. And
I think a
I'm not
woman
saying
gets
no.
frustrated. I think a woman gets frustrated when that guy's just sitting on his ass, not doing nothing or not even trying. I think
No,
that's
I'm
when the
talking.
frustration comes a lot of times.
I'm talking about
If you just sitting and playing a game and you ain't applying yourself, you're not looking for a job, you know, you're not getting out here
but
making no
what?
phone calls. I
But
think that's when women get frustrated.
and I can see that.
Yeah,
But
I saw a post
put a
where a
scenario.
dude, I saw a
Put a
post where a
scenario.
dude
Put
got
a scenario
paralyzed,
on.
and that
Right.
lady, she
I
was
was just about to
carrying,
say.
yeah, she was carrying that man on his back. Like, they'll do it for the love and if they have to. But like Taria said, if you're just taking my kindness for weakness and maybe fall back into your backsliding ways and just there for the ride, that's different than being a supportive partner with me.
That's
That's
Mhm.
being
that's
then,
wrong.
it
Yeah.
turns
That's
into
wrong.
Okay.
When we
That's
look at
wrong. That's wrong.
when we look at
Say something?
society right now,
Can
you
I
can
say
take a
something?
working man. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Peggy.
Oh, well, it's 2024. It seems like the roles have been reversed. The men
They
don't
have
Yeah.
understand
definitely been
their role.
reversed.
The
Yeah.
women don't understand their roles. But then a man is so quick to say a woman's so dominant, she's in control. But yet the man ain't stepped up and set up there and handled that role either. There's a lot. I'm not saying all, but there is a lot.
When you look at
that.
today's women, and especially in our community being blacks, they take an infant and they say to infant, "Oh, you handsome. You gonna get all the ladies." And then it goes from infancy to a toddler. They preach that same thing. He goes from a toddler to a preteen. They preach the same thing. You mama's baby. All the women gonna love
Right.
you. The thing that a
Right.
woman despises, she's instilling in that son. So then you go from at
Right.
preteen to a teenager. So now he becomes a teenager. He's a grown man. He's 18 years old. But she's instilled to him. He's mama's baby. We see it all the time on social media. When that young man that's a grown ass man at 18 can be arrested, they call him their mama. They
But
want to act like a baby.
where was the father at? Was
I'm,
he parallel to
my
that
father didn't
lady
raise me.
instilling that stuff?
My father didn't raise me. My mother taught me
But
how to
I
be a
mean,
man and stand on my
and
own two
so
feet.
at that time, the
yeah,
woman did the
that's
best she
what I did with
could.
my son. My son about to be 19 on the 3rd, and that's exactly what I did with him. No, that's why he's out here making his money and saving his money. Like I told him at the end of the day, when you go out here in this world and you leave my house, you need to be able to stand on your own 2 feet and don't depend on nobody because don't nobody owe you nothing.
So
Right.
some of us are exceptions, but
Absolutely.
the good majority, it's that song that Mary J said, Mr. Bad or whatever. A woman will love a nigga to fucking death that's gonna take him, be at home with her, be up on her ass. He's gonna need her. It was a chick I was watching it this morning before I talked. Maybe it was yesterday. I sure maybe before I talked to you. The chick was talking about she bought all his brother's clothes. She put his grill in his mouth, so she's calling him a fuck nigga. But yet he laying back on the couch talking about I ain't going nowhere. And she didn't provide all this because
When they do that,
he didn't
I
knock her
saw
back
that.
out.
selective.
I saw
He
that.
didn't
I
knock her
saw that.
back out. But then when you get a man that goes to work, when I come home, so I came home, I guess it was about 7:30 today. I think it was about 7 o'clock. And my baby girl, I ain't seen her since this morning. Only thing, I mean, like right now, normally my food have been in the microwave. I've been and fell asleep. But I was trying to do this. I ain't gonna lie to you, No, I'm in bed normally. But a lot of people, and I'm not gonna say just men, and I'm not gonna say just women, but I'm gonna say people in general don't know what it takes today to make it happen.
No.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. But when you're talking about that job, I was gonna take when LMPD was paying $38,000. This was in 2019. I was gonna go from 6 figures if I would have got hired, and I made it through the complete hiring process to $38,000 a year. I made enough money to pay all my bills, but beyond paying my bills, I didn't have no money. I was going to have a mate that was going to work with me.
That was going to work with you. But the thing is, you got to understand, having a mate that's going to work with you and having a mate that watch you feel like you're suffering, it's different because, I want to be happy in my home. So if you have to complain about what you don't have and it's a problem, then you got to step it up. So if you're satisfied with that, you can put to the household, you can still take me out on dates. We can still enjoy life at that. But if it's a problem, then it's a problem.
What you got, Didi?
Man, I'm just taking it all in. Because
that's be more and a half.
I my outlook on as far as the finances and all that stuff, a man's finances don't mean nothing to me. Because I look at from my experiences of my own. I was married for 17 years. I have kids. I got divorced. So I had to rebuild myself. So it's like I'm doing everything for myself and I'm at peace with it. But when I get that man in my life, yes, I will cater to my man. I am gonna cook him, cook his dinner, do all that.
Right.
Because that's me. That's the type of woman that I am. And I don't know.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Because
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Because that's just me. Like, I was talking to my sister and she asked me, she said, what type of man do you want? I said, I want a man that's just going to love me for me. Accept my flaws and I accept his. I can care less where you work at. I'm not judging you. We can come together as one.
Would you feel the same?
I don't.
If he didn't work at all and had no desire to work, would you feel the same?
If he didn't have a desire to work,
yeah.
I'm not.
You got this work.
I am not going to.
Right. Yeah, you got the help. You got the help. There ain't no just sitting around. You got the help.
Who's doing that?
There's plenty of guys who just waiting to hit a lick somewhere else, and then they might have $2,000 this month and might not get no more money for another year. And you like, look, that's not it.
I look at it like this: as far as a man not working, I feel like this: you attract that type of man. I don't attract that type of man that don't work.
No, I mean I don't. I just ask,
So I'm like, okay, I'm like this: if you don't have a job, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna date you because you're not working. If you show me that you want to work, okay, cool. I can work with you. I'm not gonna just say no. I'm not gonna date you because you don't have a job. Because what if I didn't have a job?
Right. Everybody goes through transition.
What if I don't have a job? I don't want him to judge me by me not working. So who am I to judge him because he's not working? But we can come together and I can help you get a job. Does your love have a limit?
Does your love have a limit like Curry Hilson? Like,
no, my love don't have.
You'll go 2 or 3
most
years.
Women, look. Most, I'm gonna say some. I'm gonna say some women. Now, I'm not gonna say all. Some women love is conditional.
No, see, my love is not conditional. I'm gonna love you unconditionally.
Yeah,
because that's the type of woman that I am.
My daddy taught me you don't judge a man by his situation. You judge him how he move in his situation.
And how he treats you. So once the disrespect set in, when he starts using
You can meet a man that don't have no job, but he got 6 interviews set up and he got this going and he's doing these odd jobs. He's doing this just because he ain't got no 401k and no this, no that. He ain't getting no taxes or anything because he's doing odds and ends. Doesn't mean he's not working. So
Right.
there's
Yeah,
a
it's like
difference.
Lamar said.
Now
When dudes decide to
I
sit
beg
on the
to
couch and
differ.
say he ain't doing nothing, then that's the problem,
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
we talk
again,
about
I
that.
beg to differ in that because I'm not getting ready to entertain no man that's not working. I'm just not. Period. And now here's the
Can he
difference.
call
If we're
himself
in
a
a
man if he's not
relationship,
working?
no. If we're in a relationship and he loses his job while we're in that relationship, that's a totally different story. I got his back. I'm gonna hold him down. We gonna bounce back. But for somebody who I just meet up front and all that, I'm gonna be like, you know what? Instead of being out here trying to find, this, that, and the other, you need to work on getting yourself together before you get out in this dating game. Because again,
But you know,
all I see is this man not working. Why am I gonna entertain you? Because I like to do shit. And so guess what? In my mind, that means that I'm getting ready to be paying for every fucking thing, and I'm not. I'm not about to do it.
and see, I don't like how all this finance shit, because I know people who make $12 an hour and live their best life because they can they real good with finance. I know people
Live
that's
their
making
best
30
life.
some dollars an hour and can't pay not one bill. So I don't
You
understand
gotta
why.
understand,
I agree with you.
Absolutely.
money makes the world go round. Money makes the world go round,
And
but
that's
it's not.
true.
It's levels to it. It's depending on what money is important to you on the level. Because right now I'm dealing with a man that I ain't never dealt with in my whole 40 years of life. This man is totally different. So my whole mindset, everything is changing. So I'm dealing with a whole grown man that's older than me and
Mm-hmm.
handling his business. And I'm like, dang. So I gotta adjust myself because this man done
Right.
bossed up. I'm not in my position where I'm at now. Yes, I'm good, I'm comfortable, but I want to do more too. Yes, I am a pharmacist and all that. I can do more. But what I'm saying is like he works. He has a good job and he gives me time. He let me know that he loves me and cares about me. So I'm working around his schedule because I'm so used to a man being in my face because of my past. But yet then I was talking to Didi last night. If he wasn't working, then I'd be mad. Then I'd be mad. So I can't be mad that he's at work. I can't be mad. So I gotta make the best of it. This man working
Right.
16 hours a day.
That's what
So
I'm
I gotta
talking
go
about.
to his job. I gotta go to his break. I gotta go eat with him. I gotta go do this.
Right.
I
Right.
love you on
And
that.
you won't have a good
Yeah.
man.
Charmaine,
What
your stuff is breaking up. Charmaine,
who's
your thing was breaking up.
Is it me
Sound
that's
like
breaking
you're
up?
breaking
Because I see it. Should I go out and come back in?
No, you're good. I can hear you.
Okay.
Am I good?
We talking about working.
Okay, yeah.
So
A working man, you want a good man, you're going to have a business man.
we talking about working. I got up. I don't know. My daughter supposed to get on the bus about 5:50. We missed the bus. I need to be at work at 6:15 this morning. So I had to wait to the bus compound at 6:44 to get on the other bus. So I was behind on my load. And it was $573 load to Evansville, Indiana. And so I was behind all day. But then after that, she had to start school to 3:30 today. So ain't no bus. So I work out in the South End, but I had to go downtown to pick her up. So I had to park my truck, get in my car, even though it's my truck. But company's policies, she can't be in my truck. And I had to go and pick her up, then bring her back out here to Fern Creek, and then get back to work, and then make it over to CPG, which is over in Fairdale, to get rid of a box. So it didn't cost me like $200. And because I pull containers.
Okay.
And still come home and try to be a daddy and spend time with her. And then still try to get ready tomorrow. Like, for instance, I got a doctor's appointment.
Okay.
Because we talking about health.
That's right, Crystal.
And I'm still, after I get out of the doctor.
Crystal said, if I believe
Where
at
you
a
see
certain
that?
age, it went away. I can't see
Right
it
here.
now. I was going
I
to
put
read
it back up. It's back up.
down there. Put Crystal's comment back up.
She said, I believe at a certain age,
Okay,
a man
say
should
something
already
about
have
if you
be
date
able
at
to
your
go to
own.
date your level.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Because this is me. Like we was talking about will we date a man that's not working? And me, if I if I pick up some bad of a dude and come to find out he don't have a job,
You sounding
before
gibberish,
I
Charmaine.
even get
Yeah.
romantically involved with him, I'm gonna see. Okay, I'll go out and come back in because I thought I was going to make a good point. I'll try it again. Hold on.
You good? You good now?
Yeah, he good now.
Yeah.
You good now?
But yeah,
I'm not
But
I'll
I,
piggyback that
I can't
again.
date nobody
Like,
that don't have, because I did that before in my past, and it made me resent him and made me angry and become a person that I don't want to be ever again.
You talking
So
about
that
helping a
but
man
I,
grow? Are
no,
you talking about on?
what I'm not gonna do right now is that where I'm at now, I have my house, my vehicle, my kids, I have car insurance, I have this and that. So I don't have time to sit up there and be like meet someone right then and there and be like, okay, you don't have this, you don't have that. Okay, so let me have no, that I don't. Now there's a difference between yes, he having and he's trying to elevate, but if he's starting from the root, that I don't have time for.
that's what I'm
Let's
see
saying.
see.
me,
I'm not
but
coming into
but
trying to meet me and come
a
into
lot of men
relationship.
will
It's
do that for
not
you
gonna
though.
happen.
I would
A
do
But
it.
lot
see,
of
that's the
men,
difference.
but no, but I asked
See,
you,
that's the difference between man and woman.
but I asked
Yeah,
See,
you,
but
Tay, I
why
asked
would a
you,
woman bring
when,
in a man that's not working? That's I'm not gonna say he's broke, but he's not working.
right,
We already got our kids, we already got our bills and all that. Why would she bring in a broke man that's not working, who can't contribute
well,
to
And see,
anything? So
well, I can't blame you.
he now becomes another kid in her household. Like that don't make
exactly,
sense.
exactly. But I asked Tay, I said, Tay, would you ever date a female that has kids but don't have custody of her kids and live in a shelter? He said yes. What can she do for you and she ain't doing for herself? And she need to focus on making sure her kids are straight.
You know
That don't
something?
even
You
make
talk
sense.
about that. You talk about that. And
hmm
a woman I was with 14 years, she didn't have two of her children, and we have a daughter together. And I just went down her house before I came home to make sure that she had her key because she was going through some things, and I wanted to make sure her door was locked. And not love as far as I want you to be my lady, nothing like that. You're my daughter's mom. I was the last person in the house, and you too incapacitated, so I don't want nobody to come in your home. But the thing of it is, when you talk about a man taking on a woman in a shelter, she was in a 12-step program. Um, and she told me she got out of jail. And what I admired about her was her honesty. And I'm willing as a man, I'm willing to deal with you if you stumble and you're trying to get back up versus
right.
There's a
if you already
difference.
made it.
A 12-step
But
program and a shelter is two totally different things.
but I left a sister
It's
girl,
process.
graduated from Brigham Young University, had a law degree from John Marshall Law School, had a 4-bedroom, maybe it was 5-bedroom, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath house in Conyers, Georgia. Met all her family. And she's the only woman in my 49 years I was ever true to. I will say that. She was the only woman I've ever been true to in my life.
hmm
And what made us split, even when we kind of went on ways, I still paid bills in the house. I still took care of home. That was the only time I'd ever been true to a woman ever in my life. And before I moved home, because I left home in 93, I didn't come back to 08. Before I moved home, I asked her, I said, are you sure you want to do this? And the problem was, it wasn't between us. She let her mama come in between our marriage. I'm not marrying your mother. I'm marrying you.
Right.
And a lot of people can't deal with that. And so like a lot of men, like right now I have an issue with, I have 3 children and I have a 14-year-old child here. I can tell you now I can't have no more kids. I've got snipped, me personally. I have no desire at 49 years old to have no more kids. I have no problem with a woman having children. But like my cars can hold over 5 people. I don't
Yeah.
want a person with a trash. I just don't. Me. So men, if you follow Andrew Tate, a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people don't like
I
Kevin
like him.
Samuels. But if
I
you
like both
follow
of
what
them.
they're telling you, if you listen to what he's saying, the things that we're talking about, what a man would do versus what a woman won't do, all of them women that he had on his thing, none of them said they would take a man that worked at Burger King to be their man. But
Exactly.
But
every
guess
man
what?
that was there said he would.
Hold on. Let me jump
Go
But
in.
ahead.
Let me jump
that's
in.
not true at
Let me
all.
jump in
That's
because
what I'm
that
saying.
Andrew
That's not
Tate
true
show.
at all.
Let me jump
That's
in
not
real
true
quick.
at all because I was married for freaking 18 years
Let
and
me
he
jump.
didn't work 6 years of them 18. So that's
I
not true. That's
understand.
not
We understand that. We understand that. But that's
Okay,
what
here,
you're
let me
talking
jump in
about,
on what
Peggy.
he
Is
said.
rare. It's
Very
rare
rare.
today.
Very rare.
But again,
Very.
I don't see
Okay,
a
let me
six-figure
jump in on
bossed
what
up
he was
chick date
saying.
nobody from no damn Burger King. Come on now.
But guess what?
Ain't nobody damn
remember.
Okay, yeah,
Remember, hold on.
that man may do it. Hold on. That man may do it because that may be the type of thing. Well, no, like y'all said, y'all visual creatures. So that Burger King chick, she may be fine body, real cute, whatever. Y'all go off of that shit, but we don't know. Like,
but she might be all together.
Hey, but hold on.
Okay,
Women say they don't go off of that.
Let me get on here real quick.
Go ahead.
Let me get on here.
I'm about to bust that.
He was talking about.
Get it.
Let me get on here real quick. Because first of all, off of what Taria said, no. If there's a dude, and I know I'm on a certain level, I'm not dating way below my level. There is no reason why you should be worried about having sex while you worried about having your next meal and a roof over your head. That just shows irresponsibility. Now, hold on. Before you go into that, because I got something for your Andrew Tate guy too. So then, first of all, if I'm interested in you,
I put my sleeves up for that one.
And we talk, and then it gets to the point where I ask you, hold on, I'm gonna ask you if you got a job or not, and if you don't, I'm gonna keep you at the friend level until we boss that up, and then when we get to that level, we can get to that level. But that guy Andrew Tate, he's not having regular women on his show. He got Instagram models, young girls.
They women.
Yeah, they're regular women. Women.
They women.
And some of them are regular. I follow them. Some are regular.
Age 26. Them is little girls who want to be models. Them ain't real women.
Well, I ain't knocking none of that because they making their bread. But here's my thing with it.
Before you go in there, I'm gonna say this. The more, I say this over and over. The more money a woman makes, less options she has.
Right.
The more money a man makes, the more option he has. A woman is born with value. A man is not. A man has to create his value. That's a totally different. Y'all don't have to work it hard.
Since you said that, since you said that, then why is it that women who are bossed up, their options are already, minimal? So why is it a problem if they choose not to date the lower bracket type of guy? Because it's already, it's a thin line between what they got as far as their options. Right. So why do we get beat up because of who we pick?
Okay, but for one, the man that's making your kind of money, he ain't looking for you. And for two, the woman who's hold on. Majority of time, majority of time, this is how it is. I'm so sick of women talking about, he's insecure because I makes more than him. No, men is not insecure about that. What it is, men don't like how women act, the type of attitude they have towards men when they make more than them. A man don't give a fuck what you make. Let me tell you something. Your money we don't care about your money. We don't care about your career. We don't give a fuck about none of that.
I agree.
Perception, but they're feeling emasculated. What if a man just have that perception like, she said that like that. She slammed it like that because it's hers. What if that's just a male insecurity thinking a woman is acting a certain way and she's really not?
No, I'm gonna tell you like this.
A woman making that type of money, a woman making a certain side of money, she has to have some type of masculinity.
Yep.
A man don't really want that.
She doesn't.
But I don't care. I don't care nothing for that. I'm guilty.
We know I'm guilty, but things have changed, and so now,
we know.
like I said, now it's like you gotta have a job fucking with me.
Shout out P.
You gotta have a job. What you say, nephew? What you say?
Shout out P.
Shut up.
Look, Taria, I don't say this, Taria. Even as hard as you get, people try to say that we got this masculine energy. If it's coming from a woman, it's always
no. I did.
You do.
I did. And I had it bad.
You displaying it right now.
No, I had it bad. I did.
Have an opinion about it. Women have those rights.
I used to have it so bad. I did. I have changed. Yeah, I have changed though. I have changed because my thing is
I
this.
got you, big
I
dog.
want a good man. I mean a man that will, like I said, go back to what I said earlier. Somebody who would genuinely be into me, love me, respect me, be loyal to me. Like, no, like give me that. Give me that. We gonna work
You
on
know,
Right.
everything else.
Because I'm gonna tell
Give me
you,
that right there. Give me
you
my
want me to
love
tell you
Right.
something?
languages type of man.
Because I'm to the point now to
absolutely,
where
absolutely.
I don't even want to ask a woman on a date no more. Real talk, seriously. It ain't even worth the damn headache. That's on
It ain't.
And
everything.
that's
On God.
sad. It's
And
You
sad.
cause
know who's
like,
supposed to be
And that,
saying
you
this.
know, that's the one thing.
hey, it's the truth. I'm gonna tell you,
They
we
say
talk about
women
money.
live in their masculinity, but
We
men are
talk about women.
so into this femininity thing where this hurt my
Hey,
feelings. I don't like this. They whine way
so we
Hey,
more
so
than
so
women,
so
and
a
we
man can't
can't
cry. A man
even
can't
hold on,
cry.
hold on.
do.
I'm gonna shut
That's
this
the
down.
most
Hold
sexy
on,
I
thing
don't
to
hold on.
me.
the
That
Charmaine,
is so
Charmaine,
sexy to
hold
me
on,
to
hold
see a
on,
man show their emotions.
Charmaine,
Like,
hold
oh,
on,
that's so beautiful.
hold on, Auntie. I'm gonna say this. Remember, I wrote this on my page earlier. A man showing his emotion. He's
That don't
I
weak.
make him.
love it.
That don't make him weak.
He's showing his no.
I
Hold on.
love it. I love
This is
it.
what women. This is how a lot of women look in
but you just
society look.
Yeah.
call us
If he show,
masculine though.
hold
But
on. If he show,
when a
if he
woman
hold
does it,
on,
she's
Charmaine, hold on,
masculine.
girl, hold on. God damn, you know what I'm saying? Let me get this. A man showing his emotion, he considered weak. A man showing his
No,
vulnerability, he considered weak.
no.
If he's trying to insert his masculinity, he's controlling. So a man can't win for damn.
But
You
look,
know,
because the
we
I
same, and
love
that's the
men.
same
I
thing.
love men
If
that
a woman
shows
show
their
her
emotions.
opinion,
Like, I love that.
you
I
right,
know we
love
we
talk
it.
about
love it.
money.
But you call us names. You call us masculine. I don't think no women ever come out and said I'm masculine.
You
That's
doing
a
it now.
title that men put
You
You
on
doing
us
it
you
now.
when we
look,
You
have
doing
you're
it
doing
no
it
now.
right
opinion about
now.
how life
You
You're
doing
doing
it
it
is.
right
now.
now.
You doing it now.
Where am I doing it right now? Speaking.
You doing it now.
What do I have to? What do I gotta do to speak then?
All right,
Not be
hey,
masculine.
Charmaine, I'm gonna ask
Yeah.
you this, Charmaine. Charmaine,
Right,
I'm gonna ask
right.
you this.
Do like this. Do like that, Charmaine.
Oh my god!
Charmaine, I'm gonna ask you this right here. Will you date a man
Right.
that want to wear a dress?
What I gotta do?
Hold on, Charmaine.
Well,
I'm gonna ask you this, Charmaine. I'm gonna ask you this, Charmaine.
Uh,
Well, let me get my arms together. Ugh. All right. Will you date a man that have a woman's mentality? He dressing,
why it gotta be
he
a
wear
woman's
nails.
mentality? Don't put it like that.
Hold on,
what I do?
feminine mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Why
He want to wear
like
nails.
feminine?
He
Why
want
can't it be
no.
a man showing his
No.
emotions?
You know what?
No. Cause let me get my point out
Okay,
before you hold
okay,
up. Let me get my point out before I get interrupted. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So what if he want to wear fingernail polish? He want to have a female
Oh
masculine, a
Lord.
female energy. You know what I'm saying? He want to do all that. He act like he act just like a woman. Would you
That's not
respect him and date him and
that's not my
cherish him?
cup. That's not my cup of tea for me.
Okay,
It's
no,
like
but okay, what I'm saying, it's
friends.
the exact same thing.
Friends is the
A
way to
man
talk
don't want a
about something
masculine
for
woman.
real.
A man don't want a masculine woman. It's the exact
But what
same thing.
makes
A
it
man don't want a
not?
masculine woman.
But what is making a woman masculine to you guys? Because you're saying that if a woman has a job, she's masculine. If a woman has an
That's
opinion,
not
she's
masculine,
masculine.
no.
If a woman is not afraid of men, she's masculine. I mean, just because a woman is self-sufficient, that doesn't make her masculine.
So
What
when
you
I
got to
come
Because
say,
an
home, if
Omar?
you're my
No,
educated
I
woman
think
lady,
has a job.
honestly, I think they're talking about how we aggressively talk and over
yeah,
talk
I
them and
don't want
not
to do all
letting
that.
them get the point. Like
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
want to
want
do
to
all
do
that.
I
all that.
used to be real bad at all of that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Like the cursing and all of that. That type of energy. I think
Hold on,
that's
she
what they
said
referring
women,
to.
men too
That's
busy
not
cheating.
aggressive because a man
Women
first
cheat
listen.
more and cheat.
Women cheat.
But
Listen,
no,
80% of
but
women cheat more than men.
her
before we get to
Yes.
point
men
is
and women
saying
cheating,
that, yeah. But her point is saying
a
that is a
man's
man can
first
go make a
teacher is
baby
the woman.
every day. That man can
Yes.
go make a baby every day, where each of those women will then become stuck at home raising that child on their own. That's what she's saying.
If you raising that child on your own, then that's your choice. You should take responsibility that you should have chose better.
I agree with you on that one. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with
Yeah,
that.
I chose better. I mean,
I
But it's
really,
can't
still that
argue
I
with
probably
that.
should have chose better.
Now I'm
Lamont.
gonna cry about a woman
I
being
should have chose
masculine,
better then.
manipulated, protected.
Hey, you got beautiful
The
kids,
thing is,
right?
I'm trying to understand
Oh, no,
though. Listen,
yeah,
y'all.
very beautiful.
Hold on,
That's
y'all.
it. That's all that matters.
Pause, y'all. I'm trying to figure out why is it okay for a man to call a woman masculine because she's in her right sound mind and she doesn't take bullshit. Why is that masculine?
Well, you know
Why isn't that
something?
responsible?
In a relationship, you're gonna deal with a certain kind of bullshit. We all deal with bullshit.
Exactly.
Here's the thing: you can go to work, and you're gonna do a whole lot of shit as a black woman. But then when you come home, I'm giving you way less shit than that boss man's giving you, or that boss lady,
Tell again.
and I gotta argue with you for what? I'm gonna throw something
Why
to
do you
you.
have to argue with?
What,
That's what I'm saying. Why
I'm
do
not
you
gonna
choose
argue
to
with you,
argue with that lady?
but I'm not. That's why
Why
I'm at
do you
home.
choose to do that though? That's what I'm trying to understand. Because the thing is, if a woman comes in and she has this, I'm quiet. Why are you doing this? You have a rebuttal, just like a woman may have a rebuttal. That doesn't make them masculine.
You're
It
doing it
makes them a
now,
person.
but you're doing it
And
now.
men don't understand that calling someone out of their name is fighting words. Basically, you don't call people out of their names. You call them masculine because you threaten them. So if a woman is being threatened, she's not masculine. She's still being defensive. Defensive and masculine is two different things, and I think it's crazy that men want to tag women with the name
I think
masculine
you
because
mixing it
they have
up.
to be
I don't really think
defensive.
you really
You
getting
you
it.
Here,
do it. You don't get it,
I'll give you an
Charmaine.
example. So
You
my
doing it
thing
now.
is, when I used to talk to guys, it was how I talked to guys. They used to be fuck niggas, bitch niggas, cussing them out. I didn't respect them. They couldn't talk to me no kind of way. I was always over talking
Nah, Dad's
them.
gonna get one.
You
I'm
know,
gonna
so
get
it was
one.
just lack of respect for a man, period. I think that's what they talking about, you know. But
Do
again,
you
I think that
understand?
comes with the territory. That comes with
And
the type of man that was dealt with. You
absolutely,
know, but when you got
Yeah.
that real
Do you
man,
understand?
that shit ain't even gonna be around, period.
Do you
Like that
understand? Do you
shit
why you
understand?
ceased.
put me in the
A man would
category?
take.
You're right, Taria.
Do
What
you
you say,
understand? A
Charmaine?
man
In the
would take.
category.
Say it again, Charmaine.
Say it again.
I said, Taria's right. A real man is not even going to put you in that environment. And so, you know, when you was having that masculine energy, it was somebody pulling it out of you because they sitting on your couch. They doing it.
Guess
It's still a
what?
defense mechanism.
I
But the
believe.
thing
I
is,
have the belief.
women on a broader scale is just being called masculine because we have to defend
I
ourselves
I
against
believe.
opportunity.
I believe. Yes, a woman should have a slight guard up, but I believe a woman should bask in her femininity at all times.
Well, I'm not this
No,
girly girl.
not
I'm
when
not
you're
this
being
feminine
abused.
type of female. Like
Not when
I'm
you're
just
being
not that,
abused,
period.
though.
But I am a
You
lady.
know,
I know how
Being
to act in
abused.
public. You know what I'm saying?
we
But
we
no.
talk about
And
that, right?
it's
We
all for me, it's about respect for that man. Period. When he's
Because
a
a
real
man would
man,
take
like
a
the respect
man.
comes naturally. When he's a
It
real,
does
Right.
genuine
come.
man, it comes naturally.
A
Yeah.
man take respect over love.
any day of the
Yeah,
week.
and I've heard
Any
that.
day
A
of the
man
week.
told me that, and I'm like, how do you want me to respect you and you're not gonna love me? Because love goes unconditionally. Respect goes once you get an attitude, then you don't fuck with me no more. And then
Love is
then the
earned.
masculine, then I'm getting called names like masculine because you think because I disagree with you. A lot of people don't know how to agree to disagree. So
So
then
right,
you could have wasted a lot of my
y'all
time
Do
stop
because you
calling
got
her
to respect
masculine.
it one day. You gotta love me back.
Hey, but this, this was a good one, man. But this. Didi, before I end it, Didi, you know what I'm saying? What you got to say? Because, you know, we getting close to the end.
I ain't got nothing to say. That was just a lot.
Baltimore, what's up?
That was just
Here's
too
here's the
much.
thing that we're
Yeah.
running into. A lot of us men, if you notice, a lot of men are starting to date outside of our race.
And
A
women are
lot of
too.
men,
Y'all
Passport.
Yeah.
know the one.
a,
Passport, bro.
We we can
a
do
lot
that
of
another
men,
subject because I got
a lot
something
of
for y'all
men,
for that.
Hey, a lot of men and women, but like when you see a white dude with a sister, she's normally bad. But when you see
Bad
the
in the
average white
motherfucker.
dude, when you look at the average white dude with a white chick, I'm gonna call her Walmart. She's
And
huge.
I'm gonna be real sensitive with that because I don't, to me, I don't understand.
Thank
because
you.
I
I
understand.
appreciate it.
Thank
Listen,
you, Crystal.
listen. I'm saying I don't understand because I have a very multiple diverse family. I have Mexican cousins. My
Me.
sister-in-law is Japanese, and all of my cousins are white. And I know that sometimes it's the
Yep.
people that's closest to them, and
Yep.
it's just a lot of different reasons. But as far as passport bros in general, they can't. And I got
Hold on. Before anybody else say anything, what you saying is you said passport bros are capped, right?
in general. They
I'm gonna be
can't.
capped
I've been
then.
look. Hold on. I've been all over this world. I've been in 13 states in the United States. I've been in 5 countries, and guess what? A lot of countries doesn't do what the Western does. Meaning America, Western, y'all so privileged and so yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's
A lot of
fine.
stuff. That,
I guess
All
are
right,
we gonna do this now? Are we gonna do this now?
Y'all
We gonna
so
do this later?
y'all so
Because
entitled. Y'all so entitled. Y'all so
we
entitled and
gonna
so
do this
privileged.
now? Or we gonna do
Because
this later? Because I got something for you.
oh, we're gonna do
Yeah, I've been to
we do it
seven.
later.
Go
I've been to
ahead.
No,
seven
let her
countries,
say
and
it. Let her say
I'm gonna be
it.
honest with you. The difference. Don't get me wrong. I love my women. I love my women, but the cultural difference is not what we're dealing with now. I can guarantee you, it's not. Like an Asian
But you
woman.
want me to tell you what
They,
the cultural difference, why it's different? Because you treat them different. You come at
no,
them with a
no, it's the
different
way they
attitude.
raised. It's
No,
the way they
the
raised.
way they
It's
They're
raised.
raised to cater
The
to
way
a
they
man.
raised.
It's the
You
way they
come
That's
at
the
raise.
way
them
they
with a different
raised.
attitude. They
My
That's the
are
way
daughter,
they
my
raised
daughter.
raised.
in your
Hey, check this out.
Yeah.
My
This
my
is
daughter was
this
3 years
gonna
old.
have to be another conversation because how dare y'all men come on this show and act
Look,
like y'all not part of the reason that black women have
I'm
the
ready.
problems and the anger that they do because of what y'all done put them through and drug them through the mud. So y'all got to do.
Absolutely.
Hey,
So
not
let me
all
just
And
see
of
what
us.
guess
y'all
what?
do. Ain't
Hold
that
on.
fine?
And look.
Wait
You
a
know what?
minute.
And
Wait
I'm
a
gonna say
minute.
this. Hold on, everybody. Hold on, one at a time. 'Cause I can't hear too much. But I'm gonna say this here is. I do agree with my auntie, but guess what? That still come back to accountability of you as a woman.
Say it
No,
again,
That
bro.
you
Say
chose
it
I agree
again
that.
with you
now.
on that one.
You chose that.
I can't take responsibility for no man's
I agree.
actions.
I agree.
You know what
I
y'all
didn't
do
hear
to
what all
us?
they said. We're gonna have to get on this passport, bros,
Wasn't the
next time.
mine. Wasn't the mine.
Whenever
But
What
we
we
get
do
to
the
well,
mine.
it's very,
when
we
it
are
comes
very
down to
easy.
What we do the
We
mine.
at the end of the day, for a man, we want a couple of things. First of all, we want that
What?
honey hole. We want that honey hole.
Woo,
Want that
woo.
honey hole.
Hold
We
on,
want that
hold
honey
on,
hole.
Before you name something else, he said the honey hole. We'll lie for
Honey
it.
hole.
We'll cheat for it.
The
We'll
vagina,
die
the
for it. We'll
punani,
do everything for
the
it.
moose
We'll do
moose,
anything for it. We'll die for
the
that
pussy,
motherfucker. We'll die
the
for that
Some of
pussy.
y'all
motherfucker.
will. Some of y'all not.
We'll
We
Will.
steal.
want peace.
We'll steal for it.
Man,
We'll steal for that ass.
man.
You know what I'm saying? What? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What?
That at the end
The
of the
heck?
They
day,
clear.
so
Ah,
you know when y'all dogging us out, right? Now I can't constitute no man not working. I can't
Yeah.
justify that
I
at all.
agree.
Okay.
I
I'm just gonna
agree.
put that out there. There's no reason if I was dating one of y'all sisters, and even if you was a millionaire, I'm still going to work. Now I probably can't
Still
take
gonna
you to
work.
Ruth Chris. I probably ain't gonna be able
I
to take
can't
you to
do
Ruth
that.
Chris, but we're gonna be able to go to Texas. But I'm still gonna be on my own man.
Right.
But with that
All
said,
right.
everything. So you think about it. We're gonna go this. We'll talk about money and men. I was at Dixie Chicken on 18th and Oak. Seen a brother dressed to
Got
impress. He was
stories.
dressed to impress. He had a wallet full of money. And the sister girl behind the counter looked at me and my homeboy, white dude that was working on my truck. Looked at us like, cause we dirty, we greasy. And she kind of gave a little, a little snort, a little. And I said,
Like
babe,
y'all
I said,
dope fiends or something.
I said, I said that bothered me, and I didn't do it no more. But I told her, I said, I said that brother was dressed, and I'm in work clothes, just like I just got out of. I took a shower, and I showed her an ATM receipt, and I said, I'm not taking that from that brother. And he was a nice looking brother. I ain't got no problem saying that. He was a nice looking brother. But I said, them Jordans and them jeans he had, I don't know what kind of name brand jeans they want. I said, everything he got on, I could go and buy 10 of them. But I said, the shit don't impress me. I'm gonna ask you right now, as I'm sitting here, ask you that a motherfucker. Don't care. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow, ask you. I don't care.
And I'm gonna say
give a flying fuck.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this here because this might have to be another podcast. But women don't understand. I'm not gonna take away the struggle that women go through in this world.
Y'all go through struggle. Y'all go through struggle,
especially in the dating world. But women don't understand. A man have to work 40 times harder just for you to look at him for 5 seconds. Do you understand that? Y'all don't have to do that.
If I'm driving that Kia, so you ain't gonna look at me. But I bring out
majority of the time you're not.
I bring
grown women.
Here's another thing.
A grown woman would. A grown woman would.
Baby, I'm gonna tell you.
A grown woman would.
You know what the grown woman gonna look at? Look at this bitch ass nigga in this Kia. It's Kia Sophia. But I bring this is real rap. But I'm about to stereotype something else though.
But if it's not your girl's car, then we good.
But here's nothing. When me and my white homeboy, when I was moving, me and my white homeboy was moving, was at U-Haul right here on Barstown Road. And I had my dually. And the first thing that the chick said, she wasn't a bad looking chick. She was like, well, I thought that was your truck, talking about my white homeboy. And I just looked and smiled. It was my truck. She said, that truck don't even fit him. That's why I got it. It ain't supposed to fit me. Mm-hmm. I don't want a piece of shit Land Rover that don't run. I want a truck that can make me some money. My truck's to make money, but I don't drive it, but the whole ass.
And people's perspective. And that's what I was trying to say, that when I say all men look at women, like even if we're just defensive, you call us masculine, they look at you and say it don't fit you. You know, people need to, like you said, treat people better and just.
I'm going to tell you what I look at when I look at a woman. I look at your beauty. That's the first thing I'm looking at. All that other shit don't mean nothing to me. How do you look?
Nothing.
Do your booty jiggle?
How you look?
You got pretty lips. You got pretty feet. That's what I'm looking at. I don't give a damn about your degrees. I don't give a fuck about your degrees.
We don't give a fuck about your degrees.
Because here's the thing: if I get this, everything else will follow. I want you.
Your degree doesn't benefit a man.
But look,
I'm trying to get the honey hole.
Listen, y'all.
I'm trying to get the honey hole.
Listen, but once you learn how to fuck this, when you learn how to fuck this.
That's it right there. So why you so
hold on, y'all. You say you gotta fuck this right. You say you gotta fuck this right. You say you gotta hold on. You say you say you gotta fuck this right. But guess what? 99% of y'all women, y'all leave with your bodies.
Come on, say it again, bro. Say it again, bro.
99% of y'all women, 99%. 99% of y'all women, y'all be with your body.
They gonna leave with that and then make it come all the way out your pocket. So they leading with this for real, for real.
Bye, Crystal. You know, I'm glad that I'm in the 1 percentile.
Love y'all.
You know what I'm
saying? Hey, this was a good one, y'all. This was a good one. It's time to go. It's time to go, baby. Hey, this is your boy Shorty Logic. We come with a good one every week. We here every Monday. Hit my inbox and tell me what y'all want to hear. I gotta holler at y'all, man. Jurgen.
I'm about to call you now, Charmaine.